Jetport is a world-class gateway for both leisure and business travelers. The Jetport's location, right off the turnpike, 5 minutes to downtown Portland. It's a great location, easily accessible, and it's a great access point for 1.7 million people to enter the air transportation system.
Business travelers are obviously critical to the function of the Portland International Jetport, so it's really amazing to me how well the airport has really been a part of the growth in businesses and large businesses right around the airport.
L.O. Bean is a global lifestyle brand headquartered here in Maine. It's really important for us as a company to have access internationally through the Portland International Jetport. We have a global footprint, both of stores and of factories, and so access to Japan in particular is really important for a lot of our executives.
CIEE is the leading study abroad organization in the United States. We bring in to the United States tens of thousands of students every year.
To have a local international jetport right here in Portland, it means it's an easy jumping off point. We don't have to take a bus anywhere. We can take a taxi 10, 15 minutes from our office to the jetport, pull right up.
What I like about the Jetport is that there are a lot of destinations that you can get to easily, and it's a non-stop flight. When I give advice to my staff about what jetport they should fly out of, it's Portland.
UNUM is one of the country's largest employee benefits companies. We all travel a lot at UNUM to many different places. Not only is the Jetport convenient, it's really efficient, and we really appreciate the fact that it's one of the last airports to close down in the weather. It really knows how to handle the weather here.
Business travelers really love using Portland. Number one, it gets them close to where they need to be. Number two, it's just an easy facility to move through. We've got amazing TSA officers here that help us every day process passengers. It's very easy access down to our rental car partners and easy access from there out to Greater Portland and the rest of Maine.
Both myself and my staff travel in and out of this airport at least 20 plus times throughout the year. And we choose this airport first and foremost because it's easy.
We're really pleased that the air service we have has multi-class cabins in most instances, so the business traveler can choose the class of service they have.
And we are constantly working with our business partners to make sure that the needs of their travelers are being met here at the Jetport.
Year to date in 2016, IDEXX has had just under 3,000 people depart out of Portland, and on average we have between 400 and 600 people a month in and out of the Portland Jetport. The administration at the Jetport has invited IDEXX to be a part of conversations around desired destinations and airlines, and that really helps those of us that are part of this greater Portland community feel involved and able to give input towards future improvements.
Just over $1 billion of economic direct and indirect economic impact is due to the operations of the Portland International Jetport.
The Jetport positions Portland for the future. We are growing, we are on national lists, but we won't stay there unless we stay connected through the Jetport to the economy and the culture.
Portland was just designated TripAdvisor's top 10 rising destinations in the U.S. It's now become quite a destination. People come here for the authenticity, the cobblestone streets and the working waterfront and the history, and of course, the foodie destination that we've become.
We wouldn't have an industry as popular and as powerful as tourism if we didn't have the infrastructure for transportation that we have. I mean, the Portland Jetport is in close proximity to the beaches. It only takes you an hour and 3/4 to get up to the mountains. You can go pretty much anywhere once you've got to the Portland Jetport.
You have the best of both worlds. You're living in vacation land, but then you have access to the world through this wonderful Jetport.
Just simply arriving, parking, coming into security, and proceeding to your gate is easy, convenient. In larger airports, it would be more challenging.
So to be able to park your car, get through security, get a coffee, and be at your gate within 20 minutes of leaving your house is pretty astounding, and it doesn't happen elsewhere.
Being able to fly in and out of Portland really contributes to my quality of life. I'm able to get on a plane and get to domestic and international destinations without any headache.
And on the flip side, when you're coming back, you're home quickly.
And there's none of the hassle of having to drive a long distance to get home. When you're ready to be home, you're ready to be home. It's great to land at the Jetport.
I'm constantly recommending to friends and family to fly into Maine instead of driving because this is such an easy experience.
I would say that the Jetport is very convenient, basically giving you all the pluses that you would get from a large hub like Boston Logan, but it's in your backyard.